Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of Strixhaven At Advantage with me and the Gremlins. Hi, I'm me,
No.
the Fate Weaver, and I'll be your dungeon master this evening. Sitting virtually next to me is.
Hi, my name is Em, also known as Oven. I play I play the boy rat. This week's Q&A is rat's favorite Have we done favorite soda? We've done ice cream, I know that.
I don't think we've done soda.
I'm running out of favorite things.
You should make a list.
Okay, rat's favorite flavor of soda is probably cherry.
Gross.
You're gross.
There's nothing wrong with cherry.
You and your cough
We
syrup.
should go on a whole
You and your
tangent about
cough
that
syrup.
yesterday.
Technically, cough syrup can be any flavor.
No,
My
cough syrup
My
is.
favorite cough syrup is grape. That one's really nice.
Yeah.
We went from soda to cough syrup, you know how it goes, fine.
Yeah, exactly. My
favorite-
favorite soda is cough syrup.
My favorite crayon is the purple. Because it tastes like mangoes.
You know what? I'm gonna write that down for next week. All right, we'll do favorite Crayola crayons next week.
Let's do the packs
Okay.
though, not just one. You have to choose your favorite Crayola pack.
No, I didn't know.
Anyways,
What?
next to me is
Hi, I'm Lampshades Are Friends, or Finley. I play Olive Johnson, our human warlock / fighter, and their favorite soda is most definitely, absolutely, Moxie.
Moxie.
If it doesn't
of
taste
course.
like gunpowder and molasses, then it's not for Olive.
Then you're the one that's like, cough syrup, delicious.
Ew, no. Gunpowder and molasses. And sitting to the left of me, or right, I never remember.
It's a me.
Who's sitting next to me?
It's a me, Frenzy. I play the bard Lorcan. And Lorcan's favorite soda would probably be I'm gonna go with caramel. I know it's a bit weird, but you can get caramel sodas.
That's a
and I think you'd
thing?
like them. Yes.
Yeah, do we have that in America?
That's a
You
thing!
you look like you would drink caramel soda.
What does that mean,
Though.
bitch?
That sounds like it'd be good.
I know, right?
I would drink caramel soda.
I
Caramel
would
soda.
too. You should bring it next time you come to the U.S.
I don't know if that's legally possible. Anyway, to the bottom left of me.
That would be me. Hi, my name is Neighborly Leah, also known as Leah, Dia, Leo, many nicknames these fucks call me. I play our beloved cleric, Nixie Nitchie, and her favorite flavor of soda would be like a blue raspberry, blue raspberry or mango, or mixed. She do like mixed slushy soda. That's her. She's weird.
Do
I'm
you
not
think
like other
Nixie
girls.
combines? Do you think
What?
Nixie gets two sodas and just pours them into one glass and drinks them?
Yeah,
Mm.
that's
Yeah.
definitely mango and blue
Oh.
raspberry. It's really good.
In that case, Olive just takes the sewer. That's where you just pour all the sodas in one cup and drink it.
Oh.
Oh, the bartender induction shot of
Yep, you
getting
just-
the
Every
slots.
single soda in the same cup.
Ugh.
You go to a McDonald's or something and you start using all the sodas. I changed my mind. That's Olive's.
I changed my
That is
answer, Your
100%
Honor.
something Olive would do. That's something Olive would do. Olive gets the large cup and just keeps going along the line and just presses them all down, including the water. Just
Yes.
every single thing.
No ice though.
No.
It's all lukewarm.
Oh.
That just got worse and worse. Who's next to you, Leah?
Yeah, who's next to me? Speak, please.
Hello, I'm Kylo, also known as Harrison and or Overlord. You'll flip-flop that. I'm Kylo's today. Why? Because why not? Anywho, Kylo's, wait, are we doing like brands or flavors? Because we've had like a brand and then a flavor. I'm confuzzled, but fuck it. We're gonna
Do
go.
either.
We can do either. Heard that. Thank you. Kylo's like Sphego. It's good. There's literally everything. You can get anything with Sphego.
You
I
like
agree.
Fago.
Correction. Everyone likes Sphego because it is versatile as shit.
I don't think I've ever had
It's
it.
the best.
That's
Well,
a bomb.
motherfucker, you
You
had
had
it.
You had it at Harrison when we were doing Delaware.
I didn't have any sodas.
Oh.
You only had lemonade.
Yeah, I pretty much
I'm
drank
out to do
lemonade
this.
all week. Except for
Including the
except
12
for
cards
last
they gave you.
except for last breakfast, I had iced tea and then regretted it and wanted a lemonade instead.
I got. Oh wait, no. Last week would have been our. I don't know why I was thinking this is our first week back
No.
from Delaware.
Time
Did
flies.
we talk about Delaware at all last week?
I don't think so.
No.
A tiny bit. We mentioned it.
Yeah, we met up, everybody, in case.
I
missed
met
it.
these
We met up.
fuckers in real life.
Yeah,
For the second time, you dumbass.
they're not all
Yeah,
just
the first one was my grad
drawings.
party.
That's so
For
true.
Virgil, it was Virgil's first time though. Seeing
It
True.
was the Fate Weaver's first time.
I
Yes.
still
And he
laugh.
loved every second.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was not at all dragged there against my will. You don't need to send help. Blink, blink,
Yeah,
blink,
You
blink,
got
blink,
in the
blink,
car
blink.
willingly.
You did. You got in the car
You-
willingly.
You could have. You
You
could
got
have.
dragged
You
in
woke
the
up
car
at
willingly.
1 a.m. with me
We
and let
thought
me
you-
drive you 3 hours to the train station so that we could ride 9 hours to see these motherfuckers in real life. And you're telling me you
Fuck
did this
mothers.
unwillingly?
It was such a long train ride. Had I actually like
It was
known what the experience of that long of a train ride would be, I don't know if I would have gone.
I took a 9.5-hour flight. I went to Belgium for you fucks, lest you forget.
I hear Belgium is actually pretty nice.
It's not bad.
But two quick announcements before we get into the actual game, if we want to stop yelling at each other. One, we can blame our mysterious watcher for any natural 20s this evening, because the test roll I did on the die they gave me came up as 20. So that was pretty cool.
That's not cool.
It's,
Wait, that's not cool.
it's very cool.
It's not cool.
And the second one is actually my apology video. So let me break out my ukulele for a second.
No.
No.
Wait.
Oh,
Listless joke. I like it.
no.
Carry on.
But yeah, I've been thinking about this all week. I need to apologize to Leah. Just last week, it felt like I was very quick. It wasn't my intention to shut you down from commissions. I was just like letting everyone know that since it was like the big event and it was a big dress-up event, that I'd be doing new character art for that. But if anyone wants to commission Leah, she can give her details right now.
Is this today's
Hang on.
Yeah,
Do you
today's...
want me to read aloud my commission prices?
Yeah, sure. Today's unofficial sponsor is Leah's commissions. Flood those
You're gonna
DMs.
I approve. Frenzy approves of Leah's commissions.
I'm currently doing one for you. The gecko's nearly finished.
Is it? Oh, I'm so hyped
Yeah,
for that.
I've been working on it before work, and I worked 6 days in a row last week. So
Yeah, again,
my
you do
iPad's
not
dead.
need to go mad. You do not
my
need to go
iPad's
ham
dead.
for
Oh
her.
wait. Here, how about I just post a screenshot of my commission prices in the chat rather than because there's a lot.
Yeah, sure. And then chat commissions aren't for you. Oh shit, we lost Rat.
We did.
Chat, you can commission me. My social media is neighborly Leah. I would love to have commissions so I can quit my job and work on my art full time in college. Please let me quit my job. Please. I'm begging my mother to let me quit.
Release us from being
Okay.
capitalist
Job does
slaves.
So, ladies and gentlemen, for the absolute
those are
most
pretty
basic
good
sketch,
prices.
it's $15
Damn.
for a head sketch, and then a full, all the way up to $85 dues for a fully rendered image with a background.
I know my worth.
Ooh, only
You know
$85
your
dues. That's like a steal.
That's a good
That is
price.
pretty good for a full. That's a full render with.
I know,
background.
right? I was just gonna say that is a really good.
And I've been
That's
doing.
really good.
I took basic.
prices, though.
I
They
did
make me want to do
basic.
things.
Basic shade, didn't
Like
I? Or did I do fully rendered? I think it was basic shade.
I think you did basic shade.
Yeah,
I-
because it was like we were talking about the cost of things, and I was like, Also, hello, Oven. Oh, goodbye.
Oh.
But yeah, I can say for the general public that when Leah's stuff comes out from my channel, for my stuff, it's selfish promotion here. I'm gonna be so hyped for when that comes onto my channel. I'm so hyped for that. I am the worst fucking client ever.
You need to give me you need to give me one more emote you want.
I know,
You
but
have-
I don't.
It's been
know.
months. I know I
I
haven't
know.
finished it, but it's been months since you've given me the rest that I need to do to finish it.
I don't know the prompts there. I'm sorry.
Chat, give him ideas. What
Give me
emotes do you want
ideas.
from him? Ask your stream next time.
Yo, guys, actually, everybody here, what kind of emos you want?
Guys,
And I can
gals,
ask
and
chat later.
non-binary pals.
Do you have an emote of you in your maid outfit? Cause
Oh, fuck off. Oh, no.
I'm doing that. That
That
will be a
was
bonus.
Yeah.
That will be a
I
gift
remember
if you
that.
want. That will
if
be a
that's
gift.
free, I'll take it, but, like, Jesus Christ. That's so bad.
the emote's name could be at your service.
Oh!
Yeah.
I'm gonna write that down. Good idea, but God, oh fuck, oh no, I'm gonna have that as an emote. Oh no, that's gonna be a tier 3. That's gonna be on tier 3.
I think I'm at tier 3, tier 3
You're-
actually.
Why? Why do you spend so much money on me, Ben? Why do you do this?
Because I like your content.
Hey, if I can ever make enough money to be tier 3 for a while, I'll be tier 3 just for that emote.
Can I make a short announcement, not as a sponsor, but as a thing? It's just a slight side thing.
Yeah, sure.
I've been working on a meme compilation for episode 10 of At Advantage. I'm going to go from 10 to 1, and there will be a large-scale meme comp coming soon. I've been doing some good work on it. Lots of haha funnies. I'll run it by the people's on the table first, so everyone's okay with the out of context stuff. Because somebody on this table who may or may not be here currently said "moist campus" once, and that's been cut out for the video. So
Oh, that got cut out? Why? That was such
oh no,
a...
that's been kept in. That was cut and put in.
Oh,
We
okay.
have
That's
that
what you meant.
in.
That's what you meant. Okay.
Yeah. But be aware for the people of Rebels Day Productions. I am coming. I am coming. Be afraid.
That's what she said.
Damn.
That's what she said. Yeah.
I spent
Some-
way too long on drawing on this screen.
Some
Someone take this away
highlights.
from me.
Some highlights.
I literally
with,
can't.
Lance weed.
I spent so long writing
I have no idea why Roll20 thought it was okay to 1, put a free drawing tool in, and then 2, not give DMs the ability to take it away. That just seemed prime
That is a
for
proper
nightmares.
Goblin laugh right there. That is an original Finn goblin laugh.
And Rat's computer froze and then decided to not
Crash,
work, so they're
crash.
gonna be a second. So
Okay.
Can I talk about something I discovered recently? Like, cause we're stalling, right?
yeah, they said start without them, but I'd rather stall.
Okay, so
What's the teeth
some of the
fact of the
things-
day?
so the other day I made a drink. I made a drink.
You
can't
not.
remember the name. No, okay. But I've discovered that I have a very I'm very receptive to bitter tastes more than I am receptive to sweet and savory tastes.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Does anyone else get this? Because, like, does anyone else, like, have the same problem as me where they are far more receptive of, like, bitter notes or sweet notes, or, like, if you're eating something and someone says, oh, it tastes, like, really salty, and you just don't get it at all, but if someone doesn't register something as bitter, and you just drink something and it tastes really bitter to you, does anyone else have this, or is it just me?
It seems like just you.
God damn it.
Put another one on the bingo card. We're getting closer.
I know what bingo card you're talking about, Faye. I refuse.
I don't think you're allowed.
I can refuse it. I can refuse the result of anything I don't find appealing.
What are
There's
you? An American Republican?
Absolutely. I changed my gender 3 weeks ago. I now identify as a... What are they? Do they call themselves left wing? They're not left wing, are they? They're right wing. They're
Yeah.
definitely right wing, but do they call themselves left wing?
Republicans are right wing.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think if they call themselves left wing. Because they think they're libertarians. I don't remember your fucking... How does your systems work? I don't understand your core system at all.
Neither do any of us.
Someone explain to me that shit.
Oh, and also, a reminder in case you hadn't noticed in the fact that we're not freaking out about it. Nether is not here this week again. Very sad.
Yeah. Nether has had the illness of having to say
Soccer in
no
college.
to D&D.
Yep.
They are very unwell. They have been hospitalized for not being able to come to D&D. We're hoping they have a swift recovery.
Yeah. Basically, every time you text me and say you're not going to be able to make a session, I appear behind you and break your kneecaps.
Specifically the kneecaps or just the knees?
Specifically the kneecaps.
That's just rude. Just take the kneecaps.
No.
That's what I do.
I use them as soup bowls. Eat my
That
breakfast.
is
have
the
a soup with them.
shittest.
Yeah, that's a
Soup
very
bowl.
small soup bowl.
Do you have to carve it out?
I
Do you
gotta,
carve
I
out
gotta
people's
find
kneecaps?
some way to manage my portion sizes. Okay, don't judge me.
That would be better as like a salsa cup at like a Chipotle.
Oh my god! Imagine the balls
Chipotle
on the man.
salsa? No.
I've never had salsa.
Chipotle.
I
Wait,
feel like
what?
it's a 50-50 of whether you like it or not, depending on the spice and the texture. Alex doesn't like it because of this texture.
I
Yeah,
don't mind the texture. I think the texture's alright. I just... Oh, I see a Finley Flynn.
Do not dox my full name on this.
It's a Finley Finn.
The fuck?
You nearly doxed your own name.
I'm pretty sure he said my whole name.
I've had my
He
face
did,
I
he
can
said
revealed.
hear.
Finn. He
I've
said
had my
Finn.
face
I had
revealed
your
on this
face
stream.
revealed. You just almost doxed my entire name.
Hey, I cut out the face
Don't wanna
reveal.
dox
I worked
mine?
very hard for that.
I can dox my whole name. I do not care. I'm a black man in America. I'm gonna end up fucked up somehow. God damn it.
Harrison, middle name, last name.
I know your
I know
full
what it
name.
is.
I can dox you.
I know it.
Harrison Noah
Don't.
Kofer.
I may not know his full
The
name, but I do know his social
I don't-
security number.
No, you
What?
don't.
I just realized
Oh,
I
you're
don't think
already
anyone here. I don't think anyone here knows my middle name, aside from maybe Harrison.
I know the first 3 digits of your IP address.
You look like an Anne Marie.
Me? Ellie, it's me, me, our special viewer, and Nathair now. I'm pretty sure. Because I recall,
What's my
I
brother?
recall
I
us
sent the
all
link to my
talking about it.
brother.
I honestly, for a second there, thought Leah was gonna say, I only think that our hidden viewer and Harrison know my social security number.
I know
Yeah,
my
I have
social
it memorized.
security
I was
number.
questioning my social security the other day, but no, it's still memorized.
I have like 7 different ways to like remember it. And then there's the fact that I often forget that it's like usually somewhere close
Oh,
by.
wait, I just
Like anytime I
applied for a
do
credit
need
card the other day, and I just realized I typed in my social security wrong. It just clicked. I was like, oh wait, no, that's wrong. I know what I typed, and I know I typed
Wait,
wrong.
are they on the thingy? Because I went to go take piss and I just got back. So I don't know. I didn't know. Oh wait. Oh shit. Where the? I just realized M's not here.
Yeah,
that's
we've
what
been
we're
stalling.
No, I'm
Only
like, I'm staring at because I'm staring at the session thing. I'm like, something's off.
We're
I
like,
don't know what it is though.
we're like
Something's
25
wrong.
minutes into a stream, and just trying to stall for them.
I was
Even
about
though
to say, damn,
they
this is
said
a
just start
long-ass
without
recap.
them.
No, it's not. It's not funny without the. Well, actually, no. We can make humor, but we gotta have as many people in here as possible.
Speaking of recap, do you guys want to know the 2 lines that made my notes last week? Because I
Go on.
didn't take notes well.
What are the 2
Sure.
sentences you bothered to actually write down?
Wackus Bonkus has new sticker on shelf. Very important information, that one. Very important information.
Obviously, it's Wackus Bonkus.
And then Sparkly Purple Ooze Librarian. And I spelled librarian wrong.
Oh. Is that?
They're made out of a children's slime ball.
I spelled it
Oh, it's
You didn't
Liberian.
bother to write Nixie and Olive. You didn't
Nixie and
bother to
Olive.
write Nixie and Olive's fantastic takedown of the child.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I forgot. I'm a
High
dick.
five.
When you intimidate your way out of an
You and
encounter.
Olive both. Yeah. Yeah, we did. Wink, wink.
I love being dicks to children.
Yeah.
My
Oh.
Last time. Tristan, this doesn't apply to you. I love you. He's mad at me
Doesn't
right
apply
now.
to
I
me?
didn't give him my chicken nuggets today.
How dare.
How could you?
I can't believe this.
I wanted to finish them. Normally, what we do is it's like we get a 10-piece, but if I finish them, you know, sometimes I do, but usually I don't. So I give him the rest of my chicken nuggets because I know he likes them. But I wanted to finish them because I barely ate today and I was hungry, and he got mad at me. I told him no, thank you. And the thing is, like, he didn't even ask at first. He was just like pretending to like take it at first. I was like, no, you gotta ask, and 2, I'm gonna say no.
It's okay, we understand.
Chicken nuggets are sacred.
Yeah.
Tristan, I love you. Sometimes you gotta. He's the only other person in the house who can hear me.
You're just yelling affirmations at your brother.
Yeah. He can hear me, and I don't want him to think I hate him. I love him. I would kill for that kid.
I think most of us would. Like, I've never met him, but I probably would.
Good. He's the sweetest, most adorable fucking child to ever exist with the biggest heart. He cried when I got a little boo-boo. He gets so worried.
Oh.
I will kill for that kid. He is my life.
Murder is good.
I talk so good. Talking is my favorite. Talk. Alex, have we gotten it yet?
Yo,
Walkie,
How's
walkie.
Hog?
it's very good, good quality.
It is pretty good.
Is it actually? Because I spend a lot of money on this microphone, and I'm gonna be so sad if it's
Yeah,
only as
you
good as
sound
my other
good. It's
shitty
crisp.
microphone.
Yeah?
It's Chris.
Yeah, it's solid.
As I take a sip of my drink, I'm so sorry.
I occasionally get some, like, background noise.
Is it raining? I have to go urgently unlock the door for my mom.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll add that to the
That
list
would
of
probably be
stalling.
my dog running around. I mean, that would probably be fuck. It's probably Hog running around.
A hog.
Because I have a pig and not a dog.
Because you know the big.
A hog.
I mean, how heavy is hog?
Hog-sized?
Very.
'Cause
Hog is a proper, like, farm pig.
So I was going through like one of the old streams. I was going through episode 10, obviously. I remember one of our currently departed friends, Oven, saying how they want Hog to lay on top of them completely. And I'm like, hang on a
Hog
minute.
does anyways.
Hog is like heavy. Shouldn't that do damage?
Yeah.
I'm honestly surprised
No.
they didn't like roll for bludgeoning.
It's just like
Um,
big dogs laying on you. Like when big dogs think they're lap
Yeah.
dogs. That's how I picture it with Hog.
I looked this
Also,
up. According to the most measurements, the average weight of a full-sized hog is 300 to 700 pounds.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's my pig. That's my boy.
That is a
That's my boy.
trophy-winning hog right there.
And they live 15 to 20 years as a pet.
Yeah.
What if they're not a pet?
On a farm, they
Oh,
live
but
6 to
You need
10.
them.
Oh,
Sometimes less.
that's my favorite meme. It's like in an emergency, a crayon can burn for 30 minutes, and someone replied, "What if it's not an emergency?"
The stress makes it burn faster.
Or it does the opposite, and the stress makes it burn slower because it's cool under pressure, but in day-to-day life, it always panics. Haha, isn't
Ow,
that
I feel
familiar?
attacked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Ouch.
anyone else got anything for stalling? We're
Oh.
we're hitting the like
Um,
30-minute
it's
mark
okay,
and
I
we
got
still
this.
haven't started.
I got this. I have a
I can
pair
talk
of
about
balls.
work.
A fair portion of me feels bad, but then the rest of me is like, who cares? I don't think anyone is watching.
Watching, bitch. Fucking not.
Well, you're also like here experiencing, so technically you don't need to watch.
Yeah, but I do. I told you to start without me. Open says in full. Yeah, well, we're not gonna do that, are we? Start without me. No. Fuck you. Get online.
I did
Where
offer.
are they messaging?
In YouTube chat.
Yeah, I did offer to start without you, but we decided to stall.
We've had a nice
Do
conversation.
you want to switch spots, Oven? I can swap to downstairs if you need your computer. Someone let me know what they're saying. I can't read the chat.
They haven't responded yet.
Yep, the stream's on like a 3 to 4 second delay.
So anyway, how's the weather? No, seriously, because like in the UK recently, it's been between really long bursts of like really intense sunshine. I know that sounds a bit weird, but like the weather will completely break and be very bright.
No, I don't, because it will be a whole thing.
That'll be a whole thing. Okay. Then you're allowed to stay up or down. Where are you?
What?
Stay where you are, says M, pretty much.
Yep.
Okay. Sounds good.
But
I had a person pick up a cake that I made and shake it today.
what?
And ruin it.
What?
And drop it on the floor. And tell me
Why?
it looked like shit.
What?
Because
Who?
people are assholes.
Who?
I don't know. A customer.
Give me, And
They
then
grabbed the teddy bear cake that I made specially for a different customer, and they were like, "This is not what I ordered." And I was like, "That's because it's not yours." And she's like, "What are you talking about?" And she's like holding it in her hands angrily. She's like, "If this isn't mine, then, well, I don't know whose this is, but you should get on mine." And she starts shaking it. And I'm like, "Ma'am, please don't shake that. That's supposed to be for someone else." And she's like, "Oh, you mean don't do this?" And then drops it on the floor.
Oh my goodness.
if I could get a picture of this person, that would be great.
I
Car
really-
registration would go.
I really don't understand people. That's like...
It'd be really sad if somebody was to just disappear. You know, it'd be a real shame. Because you know, like you said in the Witherbloom, and just before your date, Olive, it's really hard
say a
for
lot
people
of
to
things.
find bodies in the forests.
It's really hard to find bodies in the forest, Quentin.
Except that's not at all true in D&D, because magic exists.
I don't give a shit
True.
what exists. That body, when Olive Johnson's about, you are not finding the body.
Olive's gonna send the body to Earth.
If I dig a hole deep enough, then maybe I can dig my way back to Earth, and then I will leave you
saying
there.
you're digging to China. Olive canonically have a massive fucking hole in some part of the campus where they've been trying to dig back to their planet. Please. Can that be a
It's
thing?
actually behind Nixie and I's apartment.
Yeah.
It's not going well.
I still support you
It's
regardless.
not going well.
Whatever helps you feel better.
Oh,
Thank you,
Leah,
thank
we
you.
need to find a person IRL because Finn apparently had a customer who shook and then dropped a cake that was meant for somebody else whilst being an asshole. So we may have to make somebody disappear.
Which I really do not understand. Like, what is your experience in life where, like, any part of your brain is like, that's okay? As, like, a full-grown adult, like a child, whatever, they don't have experience in life. But, like, as a full-grown adult, what experiences have you gone through in life for your brain to be like, this is a thing that normal people do?
I'm pissed
Yeah.
off, so I'm gonna ruin a complete stranger's cake over it to spite this baker.
If it makes you feel any better, the 3-year-old did get her cake later on, and the lady was escorted from the store.
That's good.
I don't give a shit if she's exhausted. I want her gone.
She is
She's not
gone
allowed
from the
back,
store.
right?
She is not allowed back at insert generic grocery store name here.
Yep.
Okay. She's not allowed back at bakery bake go bake.
Bakery ba 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 ba.
Correct.
Square ba. Correcto.
No,
Yeah.
they're not allowed back at Need to Know.
Let's go. Huh? What
The
about my
Need
home?
to Know
I
Bakery.
need to
Need
know.
to Know Bakery.
What about my
If
home?
there's a better bakery out there, you don't need to know.
Oh god.
I was
bless
so proud of that
bakery.
stupid one-liner.
It's so good. You should be proud of it.
Speaking
I
of, we
want.
should plan another session for that sometime.
We
Um,
I miss being the boy.
Yeah, I'm down
I'm
to...
I
free
also
Wednesday
missed
night, but
the
I actually
boy.
just made plans to go see my brother.
That's fair. We'll plan it for after you see your brother.
Holy
I
shit,
am
I'm going
always
I'm
free.
working tomorrow.
I'm gonna be seeing him in the evening around like 6.
AM
We'll plan it
D&D.
for after you see your brother on a different day.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Silly
it's
goose.
gonna be late.
You guys are
I
gonna
can
have to
also
do
play
AM
Texas
D&D.
without me.
No one else can.
AMD&D.
It just has to be on one of my days off because I work at like 3 in the morning every day.
I've never had AMD before.
AMD.
That's 'cause it's taboo.
Worst acronym.
Yeah.
It sounds like ACDC. AM D&D.
We've had first
AMD&D.
D&D, but hear me out. What about second D&D?
Hey folks, welcome back to AM D&D, where we
What did
play
we
the
just do
top
on a
of
Monday
your
morning?
area.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It's
welcome
like-
back to
Mm,
AMD&D, the broadcast for you
about-
and all of you nerdy fans. Tonight,
About mornings related shit. I'm being dragged semi on my own free will to the gym most mornings now.
Damn.
Hooray! I
For how
love the
long?
gym.
Gross.
Like 8:30 to like 10:30. Mainly
Could be worse.
because I'm chill with it. It's just like, and then after that, I gotta get home, go get Sydney. So by then it'll be like 1-ish, 1:30-ish, depending on how fastly I.
Why
um,
Scrum?
Noon D&D then?
Graham?
Finn, why Scrum?
PM D&D.
Evan's typing. Evan's
Uh-oh.
typing. Evan's
Uh-oh.
typing. Not PMD&D. That's the enemy of AMDMD.
Afternoon
No.
D&D.
AMD&D is like the crazy, they let the wacko person on the mic D&D, whereas PMD&D is like the people that they allow
What
in
about
public.
NOONDND?
Please start without me if it takes any longer. I'm
Noon D&D.
starting to get frustrated with my computer, and if it still doesn't work after this, I'm gonna be no fun to play with anyways.
Oven, have you tried
Shut the fuck
literally
up.
turning it
Shut the
off?
fuck up.
No,
Yeah,
I
that's-
mean literally, like, unplug
Shut
the fucking
it.
thing.
Mansplaining.
That's
It's
also
not-
the
it's a
first
laptop.
thing
It's
that.
not-
Solution I know.
That's also the first thing they said they did.
Where?
Up at the top when they first left. They were like,
That's
computers
not
freaking
exactly-
out.
No, like my computer froze and my video stopped. I had to shut it down and restart. Oh yeah. I may be an idiot. Like, I am mentally stupid.
We're aware.
Where's the butt? I may be an
It's
idiot,
the laptop and I
but
shut it off first. Okay, look, I'm sorry. Because it froze. Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, by the
I
way,
thought it was a tower PC.
turning
I
this
might
into
not
a bit of a
have-
podcast. Did you guys hear about D&D's new controversy?
That's
No.
a new
AI
one?
art.
what is it?
Aren't they
Eh.
doing the whole Minecraft? What Minecraft is doing now too?
Oh no, D&D did it first.
Okay.
Minecraft is copying D&D. What happened is
What is Minecraft?
oh, that's a whole other thing. But
I can actually keep you updated on that part.
essentially what happened is one of their artists used AI to like enhance one of their artworks and then shipped it for like their new book release, and D&D now has to like issue a whole statement being like, yeah, so one of our art pieces was enhanced by AI, and here's apologies, and we're removing it from the book and all of that. And people are freaking out about it. Like, I don't like AI art. I'm gonna say that first, so I don't get yelled at by anyone. I don't like AI art. But I think using AI to enhance a piece you made is very different than straight up just generating a whole new piece.
I have like maybe a hot take on this, if I
Jack's
may.
like it. Brandy's
Oh,
gonna get
boy.
fucking cancelled.
I think AI art should be okay to use if the person who's using it teaches the AI based off of the work that they've already created, the person who's created it. So if an artist wants to make new art and they teach an AI off of the art that they've made by themselves, that should be okay. Not like the public operated AI, which goes off of the stuff that they can find off the internet. Like the actual original artist has an AI that's only taught off of its own stuff. I think that's okay.
See, if you could
AI is
load a
a
bunch of
total
your
artist.
own art that you give the AI permission to like use, sure, whatever.
Yeah.
That gets around the biggest like problem with AI is the fact that it's straight up stealing from artists and doesn't have to give them credit. But as Oven is saying in the Discord chat, it's a tool, not an artist. It's the same as like
Exactly.
Photoshop. I don't want Photoshop to make my entire piece for me. If it can help me like
Yeah.
speed up the process a little bit, by like, I can't draw backgrounds at all. AI can make incredible backgrounds. So if I could use it to like make backgrounds better,
It's not gonna help the artist grow in any way. That's a good point.
yeah. And the thing is, since it's so cheap and easy, AI is a very slippery slope when it comes to the art world because since it's so cheap and easy, the people who like want art now don't need to go to actual artists. Sure, the
But if they
AI is
want-
still in like the new phases is going to have like all these issues with them. With it, like right now it can't do hands, and half the time their faces look like slopped up mashed potatoes. But now they don't have to actually pay real artists for their work because the computer can just steal a bunch of art from those real artists and then, make new photo collages essentially that are like art.
Yeah, the problem is, I think you raise a very good point of something being like art. Oh shit! Whoops. So, something being like art is getting too close for regular consumers to be considered art at this point. So it needs to be at least tempered with, so that either Google, Bing, other search engines have to make sure that artists are protected so that AI can't use their libraries essentially for their own stuff.
Yeah.
But I want to go back to what Oven said in chat, is that it was a good thought, but it's not going to help the artist grow. I have a counter argument to it, being if you're doing off the model that I suggested of having the AI only learn from something the original creator made, if you want a new genre of art, you're going to have to start drawing it yourself and reteach the artificial intelligence how to use it.
Yep. But then there's also
So,
the problem of like, if you give this ability to everyone, like there's actually a program that does that where you can only give it certain images to teach it off of that. And sure, an ethical way to do that would be to put all of your own art into it, but we've already seen Corridor Digital. They're like huge on YouTube. They used a bunch of singular frames from an older anime, and then used that to teach an AI model sort of like what they wanted to do. And then they took a video and basically turned every frame of that video into an anime. And like these people who have never had to like draw anime in their life. I'm not saying they're not artists, because they are. They're literally a bunch of VFX artists. But these people who've never like picked up a pencil and done anime in their life now have a good 10-minute video of like anime rock paper scissors that they were able to make in a day, and it's decent enough for like the regular consumer to be like, oh yeah, that's pretty good. And that's a slippery slope if you think about like, if a regular consumer is fine with what they've made there, what happens to all of the artists who work for hours upon hours upon hours to create like a piece like Castlevania?
Yeah. And I think that's also a very good point, and something that I think is something more than one of the major points I agree with, to bring it sort of politically to the Saga Astra Strikes.
Yeah.
Because that's a major sticking point with their new contracts that they're trying to get, is this at least a decommercialization of AI, I think would be necessary.
Yep.
I don't think AI should be limited by its what it can do as like a blanket. I feel like it shouldn't be commercialized.
Yeah.
If we can explore the ideal world would be for me to not commercialize AI, but still experiment with it. It's like, see what it's possible of, what it's capable of doing,
Yeah.
just not at the cost of real people. Because I can see it being, like you said, a really slippery slope towards a lot of very unfortunate circumstances that could, I don't know, kill the economy that's currently already dying.
Yeah.
Just kill it faster. Why not? Fuck it.
Speaking of SAG-AFTRA, have you guys heard about all of the terrible things that are happening
Yeah.
about that? Like, one, the big board of people who have all the money in this conversation have already been caught, like, on record publicly stating that
Yeah, I see it.
their idea for like this strike ending is to wait until people start losing their homes and apartments because they don't have money anymore.
I'm honestly curious to see what would happen if the renters actually striked with the writers.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be the ultimate power play for them, because as someone who studied business, I feel like it would be the best move for the renters, because they'd be able to keep their tenants. Firstly, they have a solid line of tenants who, by supporting them, won't lose their jobs in the long run, will earn more money in the long run, be able to support the local economy better. And if you're really that kind of asshole in the ultimate most cold-hearted sense, you could raise your prices a little bit more if you force the biggest companies towards a really good deal for these guys. You can go to them and say, okay, but the cost to us as renters was a lot. Can we get a little bit extra on your rent?
Yeah.
That's like if you're really cold-hearted, but I see it more like you're gonna lose all of your tenants if you don't help them.
Yeah.
They are going to have to move somewhere else, and you're going to lose so many people, and there's not going to be people to fill in, because that entire economy, especially in, where is it, Los Angeles?
Yep.
Hollywood, yeah. Most of, if not all of them, are based in the entertainment industry. So if the renters go, oh shit, all of these writers and actors are going to stop, not going to have enough money, who's going to fill in for them? Because it's not going to be farmers.
Yeah.
They're not there. It's not going to be people who work in offices, because work from home is great, but people still want, larger companies still want people in their office spaces for boardroom meetings so that they know that the fuckers are still awake. Like, I think it'd be the best decision for them to actually, like, strike. I think it'd be really funny as well. Imagine a bunch of, like, people who rent homes going, yeah, we're on strike as well. We're freezing all of our tenants' pay so that they can strike longer.
Yep.
I think that'd be...
And to finally, like, bridge the thought I had between, AI and then SAG-AFTRA, did you hear about the company's suggestion, way back when, where you could get a background actor, pay them only $100, and own their, like, full body likeness forever for any project ever, and you wouldn't have to, like, give royalties or anything?
Yeah.
For $100, you could literally buy an entire human being for eternity. I don't know about anyone else, but that's real messed up.
How long until the term digital slavery comes into that picture?
Oh my goodness.
Because that's what it is. Also, they're already losing millions of dollars a day, says Rat. True. They haven't lost it yet, though. The term they're losing is essentially the business that's going to happen in the future.
Yep. Because
their future business has lost them 500 million, but their current assets, which is what the stakeholders, that's all the stakeholders care about.
Yep.
They haven't lost enough money yet to consider their other options.
There's a show called something like Famous Neighborhood where they explore that. Yeah.
They explore the idea of buying someone's likeness. I remember a TV show. Can someone help me out on this one? A TV show where someone could they can buy human bodies if they die, they get a backup of their memory gets put into someone else's body. Does anyone remember this one?
Oh, I don't know what.
Carbon.
Sorry.
Altered Carbon.
Thank you.
Oh, is that it?
Thank you. Altered Carbon.
I thought you were
show.
talking about the Black Mirror episode.
No,
Nope.
it's a whole
No.
show, and it's amazing.
Altered Carbon. Two seasons. Very good. It has its own little spin-off show, little spin-off thing as well. Good. Watch. Nice. One of the few good things I'd say Netflix has put out.
I have the book. It's based off of.
I didn't know it was a book. I didn't know that existed.
deepfakes. Oh. Yeah, I'm unironically terrified of what might happen if AI stays unregulated. As somebody who's trying to get into the industry myself, I feel like it might be detrimental, especially to the creativity. But I think, okay, taking a very specific idea, Christopher Nolan's films and a lot of people who take active steps to reduce the amount of CG in their films, I think they're showing how important having real scenes with real people means to a film.
Yep.
It's look at Endgame, look how big that was. All of the producers saw that and going, heavy CG film good. Heavy CG film easy to make. Let's keep making them. And they've done that, and now they're realizing that it's not because of the CG that the films were good, it's because of the scripting and the writing. But they haven't realized that yet. I'm hoping that they look at the films that don't have as much CG but are making more money.
Yeah.
Like Oppenheimer.
Barbie just passed $1 billion.
Like Barbie, yeah. And they don't have it's not massively CG'd. They have the odd bit, but it's not it's not the focus.
I don't have anything wrong with CG. I just think certain productions have had a problem where there's too much of it. These days, these days, Marvel doesn't even have real sets anymore. All of their actors do all their acting in front of a green screen, and then a background is placed in after them. And for some scenes, I get that, but for some scenes, it's also very stupid that they made an entire CGI room just to throw one person in, when you could have, spent the time, built a set, and then had the scene look so much better.
Yeah, remember, okay, I have an example for this. The first Avengers film had the real signage for the Stark Tower.
Yep.
That wouldn't have been the case nowadays.
Nope.
There's no way in hell that would have been the real case. My other point is, remember how
Guys, I love you all so much, but you're depressing me so much.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
This is getting depressing as fuck. I literally am so close to crying right now.
I'm so sorry.
No. Hey, Oppenheimer was fucking awesome.
Can we switch to something that's not all doom and gloom? And
yes,
the world
please.
is ending and everyone's losing jobs, and no matter what we say or do, nothing will ever change.
Hey, things are changing. That's the good news.
For the worst.
No.
Hey, we gather up every week and we play a fun little D&D game, and our lives get a little bit better each time.
We run a weed together.
Ben and Jerry.
Sorry, no brain compute.
We run a weed.
We run a weed.
Is that a
Leah,
weed?
I love you. Never change.
I don't plan to.
Never get your brain checked.
I got my brain checked today. It's not looking good.
Oh no.
Keep it broken.
I don't want to keep it broken. Actually, I gotta check if my prescription got filled or not. Because if not, I have to call around and see if there's anywhere nearby again if that has it.
Oh, speaking of, I haven't taken my prescriptions in a couple days.
Time to play the
I've kind of
only
been,
acceptable version of
I've kind of been distracted by Baldur's Gate.
Well, how has that stream been going? Like, I've seen you on and off.
Yeah, I streamed for 2 days after it came out. I streamed the Thursday it came out, and then the Friday after it. I was gonna stream Saturday, but something came up, and by something I mean I stayed awake from that evening until like 2 p.m. the next day.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Damn it!
If we're not talking about doom and gloom, who wants to hear something actually kind of funny?
The intro to this episode of Dungeons and Dragons.
We could start D&D too.
We could start D&D, but can I get this one bit off?
Okay.
One bit. Right, so my work...
Wrap up this intro to a smooth hour.
Yeah.
Dear God.
Our work has decided that our shirts aren't formal enough.
Oh my goodness.
Right? So what they've decided to switch us to are polo shirts. Which means that we now look... bearing in mind, most of us are, like, quite young. Some of the employees aren't even allowed to be on the bar because they're underage. So now we look like a bunch of school children working on a bar after we've been to school because we're wearing the same polo shirts that, like, primary school kids use.
Oh my goodness.
And it's so funny. Like, everybody's voiced the same concern. It's like, we're gonna look like actual children.
Hello, small
It's so
child.
cool.
Can I get a rum and coke, please?
Hello, small child. Could you make us a fancy gin and tonic? Yes, sir, I can. Would you like some more?
I was over
If you
on
get
the
that,
bench.
Funny Oliver Twist parody.
I
there.
made a salad with craisins.
I made a salad with crazy. If the cafe did that, they would actually die. I don't know how the cafe works.
Alright,
They have like the tiniest room.
let's do the intro to this, and get going with D&D now, if everyone's chill with that.
I
Oh,
am chill
God.
with it. Are we an hour in? Are we actually an hour in?
Yep.
Oh.
Read this Strixhaven intro. Go!
Fun fact.
And we're back.
Share
Hello,
birthday with
hello,
John
hello.
Lennon? What?
Yeah, his birthday's October 9th. We have the same birthday.
When did John Lennon become part of the birthday trio?
Okay.
Before both of us.
Hi,
Aw.
welcome to At Advantage, where we play D&D. That is something
We
we
do?
do here. Yep.
We do?
On occasion.
Yep. We have updated our position. We no longer have a rat with us or a Nether. The computer issues eventually became too much for M. We wish them the best. We will miss them very much.
I'll see them in an hour.
Yeah. And part of me feels kind of weird doing like the rest of the stuff, but today was like kind of a inconsequential, quote unquote, day anyways, where like them missing out isn't too bad, but I still feel a little bit bad about them not being able to make it. But last time, on the Strixhaven's show, our group here re-met after a summer apart, came back together where they were summoned by the Council of Strixhaven, which is made up of the deans of the 5 schools, and then the legendary Oracle of Strixhaven, the current one, Jadazi, where it was explained that essentially if they wanted to, and you guys ended up accepting, that there was a new sort of a new role for you guys in the school, as like official sort of defenders, so that if monsters attacked and stuff, you guys could actually get paid for it like it was a job, which came with stop it, which came with room and board, well, new room and board, where you guys were given...
We were all definitely paying.
Yeah. You guys were given a group apartment to stay in, and some, like, magical... if you wanted to. Some... And some magical rings that allow you guys to access it and most of the school through means of magical teleportation, and also keep in touch with each other. It's essentially like a small cell phone on your finger.
I'm literally gonna go to my finger and go Kowalski analysis.
And then after that, you went to
The analysis is real quick.
After that, you went to the celebration at the Bows End Tavern, where there was a bunch of stuff, and I got mad at the book because it said, hey, here's a bunch of stuff, and then went into no further detail about any of it except one. And then, sort of after that celebration, in which Lorcan went around taking candid pics, one student got sick from eating too many of the eel rolls, which Nixie enjoyed more than the book technically allows. And then after that, as we were beginning to wrap up the session, your group was accosted by another student with a group who wanted to challenge you guys for being such hot shots on campus, essentially. Always getting in trouble, but always somehow getting rewarded for it. And Nixie and Olive were not standing for that. In
Nope.
the slightest. And started to destroy this student, one element at a time. And that is sort of where we left off. So as after destroying this student, you guys depart from other friends, head back to your new group apartment, get yourself sort of settled in, have your first night back on campus for a long rest. Not that I think anyone needs it, you guys should be fully rested, but if for any reason you spent spell slots or whatever, get your long rest before sort of as you awaken, the school year sort of starts taking off as usual. You know, you each go... Oh, sorry. I don't know where that came from. You each go... You're the worst. You each go to your new classes for the year, meet the new teachers, get your syllabus, learn sort of what you'll go over, what you'll be learning throughout the year. And the day we choose to focus in within the context of the story is the day all of you have your like Gen Ed class together, which is Advanced Arcane History.
Fancy.
Yep. So as you keeps happening to me. So as you go make your way to Advanced Arcane History, which is held in the lecture hall of the Biblioplex, which is not the Hall of Oracles where you guys go to your apartment from, but sort of like a side chamber off one of the sides of the library. It says Area B7 on my map, but it's a map back in Chapter 3. This adventure happens in Chapter 5. They really like pushing my buttons as a DM. I'm just gonna say that.
Beat 'em up.
Beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, up. Yeah, so it happens in...
Same wavelength.
So yeah, head to one of the, to the lecture hall in the Biblioplex, and the teacher who teaches this class is a familiar human woman that you've met before in like gold and red and white flowing robes. Dean Tullis. And as you sort of make your way into the classroom and find your seats somewhere amongst the lecture hall before the sort of screaming clocks tell you that it is time for you to be in class. I imagine it's the same sort of like screaming bell that the Owl House has for their school, where instead of like slamming a piece of metal into a metal repeatedly at a very fast interval, it's just like a creature clinging to a wall that starts to scream. It's class time. Scream! And sort of as you all have finally taken your seats and the class has started to settle down after the screaming, the dean addresses you. I really don't know what is happening with these yawns today. I should be.
You need a nap?
I should be plenty. I should be plenty awake. I don't understand this. I've been up for a while now. I shouldn't be tired.
Achilles. Ow.
Are you just feeling EB? Perhaps? Maybe even a little bit sleepy?
No, I shouldn't be EP. It's D&D time.
It's very.
Are you in fact in
D&D's
this
going so well.
D&D is going so well. Like, we're only 10 minutes into the actual game. Part of my brain is like, just throw it away, start over next time.
No! Keep going!
We might
Let's
have
go.
to. Well, I'm not staying up past 10 tonight, so.
Yeah, we should be done by 10 though. But Dean Tullis addresses you, the class, from her place at the front, in front of a big sort of chalkboard. A historian interrogates the stories we tell ourselves about the past, learning how true they are, or otherwise, as she starts to lecture. Only by understanding the truth of the past might we learn lessons applicable to our magic in the present. Take this, for example. And the dean references a small pedestal with a glass case, and there's a sort of tarp cloth covering it, which she pulls away in like a dramatic fashion, which reveals this like hovering, translucent orb waiting inside the container, which has this like coil of green mist that just like endlessly sort of like appears and then evaporates mere inches from it. unearthed this in the Fortress Badlands during my most recent expedition. Its creator and use remain uncertain, but by investigating the reason for its creation, we stand to learn more about those who made it and how their lessons might teach us more about our own magic. Oh my goodness, that's... I need to get out of general chat. It always ends up distracting me, but I always sit there the whole time.
I'm just a dude disguised as another dude.
When the warlock takes Mask of Many Faces.
Oh.
I actually had that
You know what
warlock.
you do.
But yeah, she references the orb before she sort of flits her fingers and magically a pile of paper from her, not Salt Bay.
Yes.
Leah, you're the worst. I have to close the camera where I can see Leah, 'cause it's too distracting.
Are we causing pain and suffering? Hang on.
I'm just being a fucking dick.
Okay, I turned off the camera. I
This
cannot
camera
be.
won't load for me.
I can't be distracted by it anymore. I turned it off. But yeah, she.
I'm so not get it, Queen Slay of you.
Too bad.
Woof.
As she flits a finger and a pile of papers begin to fly from her desk to in front of you. She hands out the sort of syllabus for the class, where you learn about all the different like tests and stuff that will be happening this year. You'll have tests on... I just had the list. Where did it go? On relics, devices, unearthed magics, and the last one is somewhere. Nope, just relics, devices, and unearthed arcana, which is D&D's way of, really just getting their cake and eating it too, because that's also what they call all of their homebrew that might end up in a later book. So those are like your big like final portions of the tests each year. And there was also another thing that is in a slightly different part of the book.
Oh yes, Olive's gonna stick around in time for tests.
You better?
Hey,
Take the time.
I don't have to do anything I don't want to.
It's good time. Oh, why did I say it like that?
And it's also during this class between taking taking questions about the relic and her expedition that she also takes a moment to sort of like, as the class is starting to wrap up in the last couple minutes, she's like, and I realize as new third years, many of you are probably very excited for the Magister's Masquerade this year. And there's like, yeah, there's a woo and a buzz that goes through the students. And she explains, so the theme that we have chosen for the masquerade this year is a starlit evening. Just as the light from the stars are visible for thousands upon thousands of years, so too do I hope, and the rest of the faculty hope, that we want to see your attire shine with the same wondrous history. And I am offering extra credit to any student who decides to go above and beyond and show off costume designs that are evocative of some aspect of Strixhaven's history ahead of the ball. Before, as she's sort of wrapping that up, the scream bells go off again to signify that it's time to start moving to whatever your next activity of the day is, and she's sort of wrapping up just quickly. Oh, and to prepare for your test next week, cover chapters 1 and 2 of our advanced arcane history book. And sort of you guys begin to scuttle out of the classroom into whatever you would like to do next.
Olive's gonna lean over to Nixie and go, I did not realize there would be a home ec class here, because otherwise how the fuck are they expecting us to make our own costumes for the masquerade ball?
Do you want your help? That's what I'm in college for.
That is what you're in college for? I thought it was to learn about fighting monsters. Is that not all we've done last year? Is that in testing for this nonsense?
No, I'm in what college am I in again? Hold on. I don't remember the name of it.
Prismari.
I'm the Prismari College. I designed my own school outfit. School uniform. Do you want help?
That exe has stopped working.
Did you say daddy.exe?
Olive!
Oh, I heard daddy came through as daddy on my end.
I guess Olive is daddy now.
No!
Who's your daddy?
No one!
Oh,
Oh.
Oh no.
I hope they come.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Holy fuck, my internet just completely shut down.
I'm
Okay.
praying to the lords above. You didn't hear that. Whatever nonsense happened. I'm praying. I'm.
I just started chatting to myself for like, how long was I gone?
A little
Not
bit.
even a full minute.
I went on a rant.
Oh no.
You want to repeat your
Yeah.
rant?
I don't remember it.
That's fair.
That's okay.
It's okay, love.
But Nixie offered to help you with costume design if
Making
you
your
would like.
dress. Yeah, because I've made my own uniform.
That is very kind of you. I just was a little concerned because I thought this was an adventure school, depending on how the monsters we fought, so I was just really confused on why the fuck they are throwing this on us right now.
Oh, it just depends on the school you go to, but this is a fun project. I like it.
We were supposed to pick a school?
What school are you enrolled in? At Strixhaven, love?
Oh my god, look over there, it's Carlos, our friend! Carlos,
Hello.
how are you?
Love! We
Hey.
talked about this.
How's it
How are
going,
you?
Carlos?
It's going okay.
I'm doing
How are
very
you?
well.
It's good. It's good. Are you
Have you
excited
learned that we
for
are
the party?
supposed to be... Yes, and we are supposed to be sewing our own outfit. Bullshit.
I agree. It is bullshit.
But you guys think it's bullshit. I'm gonna have fun with it. Because I like it.
You're going to be the most fabulous ones there, because none of the rest of us can sew. Right, Locom?
I am offering to
Wait,
sew
wait.
for you. As long as you give me designs, I'll make it for you. I'm not paying for your fabric, though. That shit's expensive.
I mean, hang on. What is good again? Medical kits. I feel like medical kits and sewing it. No, they are not hand in hand. I mean,
Are you saying sewing is not for cool kids?
I said medical kits.
Oh.
I was
Medical.
also gonna say, the only thing I
No.
can sew is usually puncture wounds from my sword.
You have a
I will
sword?
sew for you guys. Give me the fabric and designs and measurements.
Measurements? How am I supposed to know my measurement? I am an
I
olive wide.
have. I.
And one olive wide and one olive tall. Oh,
I am one
we've got a
olive
trash
wide
panda.
and one Johnson
We got a
tall.
trash panda. We got our favorite little trash panda. Speak.
Nassau.
Oh.
Oh shit. What did Nather sound
They're
like?
so quiet. I need to turn them
Hello
up.
there. Yeah, no, I'm on my computer.
They're at full volume.
We just received word that we have to make our own outfits for the ball.
To be
And all that.
clear, you don't have to make.
Thank you, Nather. Thank you, Nather.
In
They're
fairness,
complaining about it.
you
I
do
took-
not
I
have to
designed my
do
own
any
full
sewing
uniform.
if you don't want to.
And I
You were
make
given the
everyone
mask
else's.
charm.
I make everyone else's.
Sure.
I already offered
Doesn't wanna
that.
make
Don't
it.
I just like complaining. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Can someone really quick
My
put
efforts.
Charlie in the loop? As I get all my stuff loaded. What are we doing?
My efforts are put towards the gym. Gym school in hurting people. That's the model of Kylos.
Someone help me. What are we doing? I don't know what's
We
happening.
I was
currently-
waiting for the DM to tell you.
Yeah, you guys just
We're
got
just
out of you guys just got out of a class where you were offered extra credit if you show a historical inspired design for the Starlit Evening theme of the Magister's Masquerade.
It's a fun theme.
Yep.
I have so much fun with this research. You guys aren't gonna see Nixie for like 3 weeks when she's making this gown, guys. She's gonna be gone.
No.
And I also want to say, if any character specifically doesn't want to do sewing stuff, you don't have to. You were given a magic item for this very purpose. But I know some of you...
Are you kidding me? Of course Olive's gonna try and sew, but it's gonna be shit.
Alright.
Nixie's gonna help and encourage you and nourish you like a plant. Because you're her little olive branch.
Aww.
I want to
Ew.
die. That was so cute.
Ew.
I don't know, bro. Sounds kind of gay.
Shocker.
Get it, queens. Play.
As a
know you
non-binary
couldn't
person,
see my
technically
hand.
Olive is always gay.
Isn't that
True.
more of a gay and not gay at the same time?
Olive, kind of.
It's oh, what's the name?
It's part of the LGBTQ, so it's gay.
Schrodinger's gay?
Yes, thank you. I was trying to remember the name. It's like, yes, Schrodinger's sexuality. Perfect.
But yeah, I've also offered free time to kind of do whatever you guys would like to do at this juncture, which could include historical research or anything else.
I'd like to go shop for fabric.
All right.
I'm gonna get a head start. This shit gonna be long.
Yep. Just sort of let me know how much you want to spend on fabric, because I'm not pulling up fabric prices.
I'm going to be honest, guys. The only constellations and stars I know are usually just the Big Dipper and like Andromeda. I don't really understand a lot of this other shit.
You don't know about the
Welcome to my
bees?
astronomical map.
The bees? The bees? You did not tell me about the bees.
Look up,
I
and
am
that's the
fully
constellation.
invested now.
The bees.
Hold on, I need to look this up.
I'm looking it up. I'm looking this up.
It's a joke. Each star is a bee, so together they form.
I love that. I have a bunch of bees in my sky. Falcon, fight me.
The bees constellation meme.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought you guys were more Tumblr educated.
I was. I got it.
Thanks.
I was
I
so
was a
pumped for an
Tumblr
actual
kid.
bees constellation in this fucking game.
Look what you did. You bummed them out.
Can we have a bee constellation?
You can't just bum out the
I don't
autistic.
I don't care. Sure, there's whatever constellations in the sky you want there to be. I'm not making a star chart for. I'm not making a star chart for this world.
Why not? Why not, coward buffoon?
Do you know how much
Just-
this
just
game
throw a bunch of,
already
like,
makes me?
Dice on a page and circle it.
Do you know how much this game already makes me, like, BS my way through?
Like, that sounds like the words of a quitter.
All of it. Charlie!
I am a quitter, thank you.
No, you're not.
Oh.
You've been
I'll be-
messing around with
That's
our
my
bullshit
husband.
for
I'll be
2 days.
acquitted of your murder.
I
Mer.
married that.
Murder.
Judas,
Judas,
no!
no!
Yeah,
We're
that's
playing D-
that's absolutely plenty. You can get that much in fabric. Leah, holy crap.
I figured, like, fabric is expensive. Like, a good, genuine fabric, especially the fabric she wants, is enchanted. I figured that was reasonable.
Okay, yeah, sure. Well, just a friendly reminder, a single gold piece is like also the equivalent of like $100. So
Oh.
Do we need to have another
Oh,
economy
never
lesson?
mind.
yeah, so you just
Okay,
spent 75 grand in fabric.
No, then it's 75. Okay, I did my math wrong.
Okay.
75. Oops.
Oh god, what the fuck are
I
they
just
called?
want Leah to steal the show now. I don't want to try anymore. I want Leah to, like, blow us all away, because obviously she's got plans.
I do.
I've got a plan too. I am
have.
Leah. Do you have Pinterest open as we speak?
I've been on Pinterest this entire time.
No, I
No,
joined.
truly,
I heard
truly, hold on.
outfits. I saw. I just heard outfits. I opened up Roll20, my character sheet, and Pinterest.
Charlie, hold on. Let me share
I'm
with
on
you the
Pinterest, too.
Let me share with you the board that I have.
So does anyone want to do historical research for the extra
Me.
credit, or are you good?
I'll do it.
Olive.
Sure.
Okay.
What do we do?
Those of you who would like to, it's the same as studying rules, since you're all doing this as a group, unless you specifically want to go individually. But if you decide to do this as a group, you can make a history check with advantage.
History check.
Yeah,
With advantage. Let's go.
advantage history check.
At advantage.
At
my goal.
advantage.
Oh, the credits.
I need to go to race.
History.
I've lost history.
That's
Where did
one.
it go?
2.
That's stealth. Where the fuck is it? There it is. At advantage. Roll.
I did it.
Okay. That's not bad.
Oh, I spelled his name so fucking wrong.
If you would like to
My
bring
notes.
that up to Jevanesh, sure.
Just Robin ass.
It's actually not far off. It's just instead of an A, it's an E.
No, I'm talking about the fox in general. That's that's why the fuck is it.
So starting with top table, Olive, what did you get for your check?
Sorry, I didn't roll it.
Okay.
I was asking
doing
a
great.
question. I'm rolling it right now. You said history?
Yeah.
We're doing great today, guys.
You just got here.
22.
22. Lorcan?
22.
Ooh.
Hey yo.
Nixie,
Hey, yo.
did you make check?
Yeah, 15.
15. Kylos.
18. 18.
18. Okay.
18.
Nether.
17.
17. Okay. Yeah, all of you passed the check. The DC is 14. And 18 plus gang, you get you get lore.
We get
Okay, let me pull
lore?
up my Google Docs.
Yeah.
I see how it is.
Hashtag
I just don't
sponsored.
get lore. I'm the only one.
Hold on.
We
Let me,
all.
hold on, I gotta.
Pull up the Olive Johnson tab. Alright, I'm ready. Lore me.
If I was correct, Nixie was also below the ceiling of 18.
Yeah, I'm just.
We're too
looking to
focused
see
on
if maybe I have a
Goblin.
feature that will let me
Um,
retake that. Because I want lore. I want the lore.
Can I share what I learned?
I mean, yeah,
Nixie.
you can share. Just essentially one of your group had to pass it, and but you would have noticed that records for approximately 80 years ago, there's a gap in Strixhaven's like official records and stuff. All the information about that year's masquerade is missing. And most other university records for that year are missing as well, other than, unfortunately, the school fatalities that occurred that year, which were at a all-time record high. While fatalities are not zero, like across the entire school history, most of the time they stay about there. But this particular period, where the records have seemed to be either misplaced or removed, finds that dozens of students perished that year. But there's no records on
Aliens.
COD.
Call of Duty.
Cause of death.
Cause of death.
Heard the judgment
Because they
from these
definitely got
boys.
beamed up as aliens.
But yeah,
Yeah,
all of
Scotty.
you passed the DC to find some type of like thematic whatever that you believe would be worthy of extra credit.
I'm sorry, just every time you say olive, all of, it makes me think of olive, and you just say you, so it sounds like you're saying olive, you realize such and such, and I don't know
Olive,
what to
you
do.
very specifically notice that Hog is trying to eat a book on the bottom shelf.
Does anyone else
fuck.
notice?
I mean, Kylos notices everything, because his passive perception is like
I'm
24,
also here.
right? And then Lorcan's
I'm
an
also here.
18, so yeah. And Hog is not stealthy in his approach. He doesn't have opposable
Olive is gonna
thumbs to
proceed
take it
quietly.
off, so he's just like gnawing at like the edge to try to like pull the book off of the shelf.
Very quietly, just go, Og, make sure you save room for dinner later. I don't want you to fill up on dessert.
Why are they eating a book?
They're not eating a book. They would never do that. Don't know what you're talking about.
I was told something about consuming knowledge.
Silas
With your eyes.
Silas just shakes his head and he's just like, oh, okay. Also, hi Nether. How have you been? How was your summer?
Ah, summer was summer. Yes, sir.
Huh. Oh,
Really,
all right.
It's a season if you think about it anyway. The only reason people like summer is because they can wear shorts.
Does the
I have a
book have a picture
I
of
have a feeling
Snarls?
something happened.
Let me check.
Thank you.
Knowing this book,
You don't have to do it
no.
immediately. No.
No, just knowing this book, the answer is probably no.
Okay.
Are you
If
gonna take a
do
picture of the goddamn
somehow
thing?
find it, I would appreciate it, but like
Yeah.
not immediate. It is not a necessity.
Okay.
I have a question. Oh my god, what is that? What is that?
That's what I'm saying.
What is? Why does it have? Why does it have
It's
the
olive.
fancy googly eyes?
What are we looking at?
It's olive.
Look and raise hands, or general.
The fox?
Yeah,
No, the
that's the
fox.
Derby fox?
The fox. What is it?
Like,
It looks like Scrat.
I love it.
Its eyes.
It haunts you.
That's gonna be in my nightmares now. Thank you. I'm gonna see that at the bottom, at the foot of my bed, going, I have a question.
Hashtag
What
new
in the
sleep
college
paralysis
of
demon just
Winterhold?
dropped. New sleep paralysis demon just dropped. Hey yo. Pretty.
So, you have inspirations for designs now. I will still let you have full creative freedom over your own designs, just apparently they're now of something of historical significance to the college, and Dean Tullis will give you extra credit. Yay, I'm a great DM.
Yes, you are. Don't say that sarcastically, you little shit.
I will say whatever I want sarcastically,
Oh,
because I
damn.
mainly can't control it.
Okay, if it's
Call
against
me
your free
biodegradable
will.
because I break down easily.
What?
Heyo. And
For
does
free?
anyone else want to do anything specific before we move on to the next scheduled bit of chaos?
I'm all good, sir.
I'll ask Cavendish later.
Or you could just say you go ask him and then...
I
Yeah.
ask him. What does
Okay.
he say?
He says yes.
Hooray.
He'll
Please
be
get off the microphone.
he'll be that dork with you.
Good. We're gonna dress up as fucking terrible. It's gonna be great.
But yeah, if that's sort of what everyone is good with, the next scheduled bit of chaos as the week sort of goes by, sort of just like in between classes, you heading to the library to study up on historical significance and whatnot for the extra credit, brings us finally to, at the end of the week, is your very first Advanced Arcane History exam. This one on relics.
Shit.
Uh,
I didn't study.
I was just about to say, so first let's go to the studying phase of
Where did I set my dice down? I'll be right back. I
Okay.
had it a minute ago. Where the fuck did I put it? There it is. Found it. We're good.
Woo! So to study, essentially, as long as you're studying in a group, you have advantage on an ability check of your choice. Basically, however you can sort of justify it being a studying technique, you can make it. Like, the book gives intelligence history to just, like, pour over books. One is charisma performance to create, like, a spoken mnemonic device. One is dexterity to, like, do gestures that, like, work the same as a mnemonic, or maybe to practice, like, physical components, like somatic, if going over spells and stuff. So whatever ability you would like to use, as long as you're in a group, you can make it with Advantage. So if you guys decide to study together, go ahead and do that now.
What's it?
Study time. Who wants it?
Study time.
Study buddies.
I'll study.
Lorcan and nothing. Study buddy.
Studying.
We
Okay,
study.
hear me out.
And we have advantage
Could
if
I
we
use
study
Arcana?
together.
Could I use Arcana to study?
It is our advanced arcane history. Go for it.
Hell yeah! All right,
Yeah.
I've got a plus 10, guys. Do we?
Can I percept?
Investigation?
May I
Investigation?
percept?
Perception works. Investigation works.
Can I
Perfect.
persuade the librarians to help me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
I've got a plus 8.
Oh my god, does persuasion work then?
Yes. It can be
Oh,
any
wow.
check.
Perfect.
Take the 22.
Perfection.
And it's at advantage as well.
Yes, because you're studying
Oh,
as a
then I
group.
need to reroll.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we're doing really good today, boys.
That plus
Yeah.
11 be carrying.
You know, let's really hope that if for some reason we have to throw hands, let's hope this luck stays. And his luck is god awful, yeah?
Yeah, pretty
Are
much.
you
Holy
using
shit,
dice
I thought
still?
I rolled high. What the
What?
Uh,
What?
so let's reverse table order this time and start with Nathair. What did you get on yours?
29.
Nice. Kylos.
27.
Alright. Nixie.
23.
Alright. Lorcan.
28.
Nice. Olive.
A measly 22. I rolled the lowest.
That is
Not a
okay.
measly 22.
Even the lowest roll beat the DC by 5. So you all get a reroll on the test if you would like it.
Yeah.
Nice.
And after you're studying, getting yourselves ready for the test, you go into class. The dean has you all sort of quiet down, hands out testing papers. Quintilius shows up to class late and finds an open seat towards the back. As he gets
I hope he fails.
as he gets a brief lecture
Is
from
there
the.
a sabotage roll?
Unfortunately, no.
Who are we sabotaging and why?
Quentin, because it's Quentin.
So the
We're on slightly good terms.
Cool with
We were on good terms. with
I'm
Quentin,
not.
guys.
You were.
I'm not. Fuck Quintilius.
Quentin
Eat
still
test.
hates Hog, by the way. I want to
Please,
point that out.
please. Okay, guys, can you be civil around him? We have to act in the play together again this year.
What's in it for Olive?
Fine.
Money?
and just
Olive
because
runs a thriving weed business. Do you think
I know.
they
I don't
need
have
money?
anything else to offer. I don't have anything else to offer. I'm very boring.
um
Money
have
and friends and
your-
makeovers.
Your friendship, your loyalty,
Your
your ability
friendship.
to be a bullet sponge
I am not a
your
bullet
for one
sponge.
hit.
I know we painted
No,
nails
you're
before,
not
but I want
talking.
your friendship.
and because this is
Bitched up by a puddle trying to start a fight with me.
because it's an ability he has, I'll just ask Lorcan. Before the test begins, would you like to inspire anyone?
Who feels like they may fail? Who? I mean,
That is the
What
sound of
roll is it?
confidence.
Olive has been rolling the
What roll is
lowest.
it?
The
Hey!
the two sections of the
Here's
test
my
are
hand.
commonly used magic items, which uses Arcana, and historical relics in magic, which uses history.
Okay, so
Thea,
how's
did you
everybody's
inspire us?
Arcana?
I've got a +5 in both of those.
My Arcana's a 4 and my History's a 1.
My
I'm-
Arcana's a 10 and my history is also good. I can't find it. Where is it? A 7. Don't worry about me.
Both of mine are 2.
Okay.
I got 5.
So it's between Nixie and Kylos.
Maybe Nixie.
Maybe Nixie, because Nixie has +2 in both. It might. I feel like Kylos has got this. I have confidence in Kylos. I'm going to inspire. I'm going to inspire Nixie. I'm going to give them the confidence they need to pass this test.
All right.
Fuck yeah, bro! I got this.
Yeah,
So
you do. 100%.
you have an
Do I
extra
want to hold
D8
Wackus
on
Bonkus?
one ability check. Sure, you can hold Wackus Bonkus.
Have this picture of a cheat sheet that I took
Throughout the test.
for the.
Am I allowed to have all the answers written down on... Did you... Wait.
Is it an open exam?
No, it is not an open
Aw.
exam.
Wait.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to hide the answers of the test?
There
on
are
the
special
bottom?
rules for cheating.
Is there?
Yeah, there are special
Yeah.
rules to cheating for tests.
I'm assuming
What
they're
are
like
they?
sleight of hand and deception.
You got those both right on the money.
Yes! Wait,
What's
hang
my
on a
sleight
minute.
of hand?
But
What's my
cheating does
deception?
not allow you to use any rerolls that you got from studying.
Oh, but I get a reroll from studying anyway. Oh,
I think
no.
I'll have a better chance actually going at the test, honestly.
Okay.
They're all +2 for me anyway.
Yeah, they really
Same.
discourage you from cheating.
Funny that, isn't it?
It's weird. It's like almost if you put in the work, tests are easier.
Whoa.
I put in no work and I failed math today.
Put in the work, put in the hours, and take this hour.
Okay,
Failed
so everyone make your first Arcana check for the first section of the test on commonly used magic devices, such as identifying types of magic devices from battlefield magic items to objects useful as spell foci.
If I'm in status, do I have
Regular.
an advantage or what is it?
Basically, you roll the Arcana check. If you want to use your reroll, you can use it. You don't have to use it until you see the result. And you also, if you want to use it on this instead of the history, you can use Lorcan's Inspiration, which is an extra D8. And his special ability for his Inspiration means since it's an ability check, you can roll that D8 twice and take whichever result you would like.
It's a regular
So,
Arcana
it's a-
check, correct?
So essentially
Correct.
roll twice, and if I don't like the result, I roll the D8, which I can roll twice.
It's basically roll once. If you don't like the result, re-roll it, and then if you still don't like the result, roll 2d8 and take the higher one. But yes, it is a regular Arcana check.
You can try that one, I guess.
Me and Kylo's hoping to scrape by on our numbers.
I'm keeping that. I got a nat 20.
Ooh, nice.
Aw.
So we'll start with Olive. What did you get for your Arcana check?
19.
What was that?
19.
19? Alright,
Sorry, internet's hitting shit.
that's alright. Lorcan?
21.
Alright. Nixie got a natural 20.
So 22.
Kylos?
I rolled the left again.
20.
And Nathair?
25.
Alright. And as you head to the next section of the test, Historical Relics in Magic. Writing a short essay about historical relics and how they were famously used in ritual magic. Everyone can make a history check.
So if I didn't use
Alright.
my reroll, can I use it here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good, because I rolled a 2. So we're gonna reroll.
Oh my god, that was terrible from both of mine.
Alright, that's better. That's better.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
I have a fucking +4. Wait, do I? No, hang on. Let me see my history. Where is
Now,
this?
for someone who doesn't believe in magic, Olive sure is good at it.
I feel like it was more so of like a I remember reading this in the book.
Oh, that
I
work of
remember this bullshit.
fiction that I read was very informative. It's basically just like a regular book report.
Olive's just reading fantasy books, and they can just do book reports.
This reminds me of Shakespeare.
What is that?
Oh, you know.
So did everyone
shakes a
make
lot.
their checks?
The guy, William, he has a spear, he
and
shakes
has
it
a
around.
spear.
My main man, Willie, right?
Willie shakes.
He holds a spear and has a seizure.
Willie Shakes.
Olive, what did you
He's
get
a-
on your history check?
18.
18? Lorcon?
I got a 12.
Ha.
Oof.
Hey!
Even with your reroll?
Even with the reroll. My reroll was an 8.
Oof. Nixie?
19.
19. Kylos?
17.
Nice. Nathair?
Is 18, sorry. Lost track of my
18?
note and dice rolls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Next thing you know, you all failed. The save was a 30.
No.
Oh,
You all passed the first section of the test, which means
fuck.
you receive a student die for Arcana. So basically, next time you make an Arcana check, you can add an extra D4 to it. And only Lorcon failed the second bit of it. The DC was 17, so Kylos, you just squeaked by.
I don't want to hear shit from any of you.
He saw a really nice opportunity for a picture.
I was
He saw
really
the
mad that they
sun.
didn't credit me. They put a picture in the test and they didn't credit me.
Lorcan, are you taking a picture of your test before you turn it in?
No. But look at this. I turned to the page with like a picture in it. They used one of my photos. They didn't credit me.
Oh no.
Those
What do you
fuckers.
expect?
I've been
Was
staring
it
at this for
sick?
25 minutes.
Strixhaven now canonically has photocopiers, and you all get nice, terrible photocopied black and white images.
It's proper black and white too. It's not even grayscale. It is exact black and white.
Those were the two options, black or white.
I can't believe I failed because I stared at my own picture for too long and how badly they managed to copy it. Who the fuck put something
Lorcan
not
was
on
more offended
grayscale?
they did it badly.
Yeah, look, they didn't even keep the image square. It's not
that
center.
the
It's
circle?
not straight. The image doesn't show the subject clearly. It has no blur. Because they use black and white, it looks just cheap, which it is. They just did a really shit job, guys. Come on. You gotta say this is a bad photo.
Oh,
I know that photo was better.
I sort of misread the rules on student dice. It doesn't change anything yet, but essentially, I thought it was just you get 1d4 on your next Arcana or History check, since all of you except Lorcan passed. That lasts, you can use it once per long rest and lasts until the end of the academic year.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
You're telling me that everyone else gets an extra D4 in their history checks for the rest of the year except me?
Yup.
See, you get it on Arcana checks, but you don't get it on History.
Kylos is never gonna hear the end of this. I'm never gonna hear the end of this.
I'm very sorry. But yeah, as you walk out, most of you feeling very, as you pass in your tests, most of you feeling pretty good about how you did.
Can I retake?
Silas is doing a little dancey dance.
Yeah, why not? Get your dance on.
This dancey dance.
The dean does tell you guys about a special event happening. As part of the preparations of the Magister's Masquerade, students are invited to participate in a fashion show on Silver Quill College campus.
Oh no.
At the Rose stage, because this book loves reusing the same locations over and over and over again.
Callus is just looking at both Nethair. Callus is looking at both Nethair and Nixie.
Yeah.
During this event, student and alumni designers present fashions meant to inspire Masquerade attendees and help them prepare for the ball. After the show, if you choose, outfits can be auctioned off to help fund the Masquerade. The school takes a 30% commission off of auctioned items from students.
Nixie, she's already in a little notebook sketching things out.
All right.
Lorcan is like cautiously looking at said notebook, kind of like wanting to get permission to look at it fully, but is too awkward to ask.
Ask.
I don't want
Did you remember to bring your show costumes from back when we did the little shows for the ribbons?
Excuse me?
I'll be right back.
The what now? Sorry?
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Rip.
Well, Olive just got Thanos snapped.
They'll be back. Their internet's is...
There they are.
Yeah.
They flipped.
Hello?
5 years have passed.
Shit. We're having good luck with the internet tonight.
No. This feels oddly familiar. Hey, Fate, do you remember another time where one of us had problems with our internet?
Yep.
Oh no.
Episode 4.
I remember those days.
Episode 4
Actually,
was
I
goddamn
don't. I was a
show.
very...
Episode 4 was a goddamn shit show. I love episode 4, but holy shit.
I'm gonna have to go through episode 4 for the meme comp. I'm not looking forward to it. I don't feel like I was a very good person in
I
episode.
made a meme comp for episode 4.
You did.
I
That
will
was the
shove it.
recap.
for episode 4.
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah. So if anyone wants to be part of the fashion show, the ways you can get involved is to design your own fashion, model someone else's design, or sell tickets and snacks and all the things that they do at events. And there's a couple things. If you decide to design something, there's rules for it. If you decide to model, there's rules for it.
Can I approach Nethair?
Olive's gone again, but sure.
Yeah. I
Yeah?
wanna speak to Nethair. I know you're quite the fashionista.
Thank you. Thank you. It's good to be known.
So I'm actually very adept with sort of patterns. I'm one for like understanding how things work, and I think our collective knowledge on how design and fashion would work, we could create something that would be unforgettable.
I want to get
If
Nixie
you-
in this. I'm stalling for time because I see Nixie taking her seat again very slowly.
Yes, I feel like Nixie would
Stalling
also
for
be
time.
very good in this.
He's stalling for time.
Wait, yeah, hang on, wait, ready? It'd be really good if Nixie
Nixie!
joined in on this.
Nixie, Lorcan wants to make a team of selling, modeling, and designing for the fashion show. Do you want to join?
Duh.
Yay! He throws his
Wonderful.
hands up in the air.
I think it would be
Nixie
good.
is like weirdly perturbed by his enthusiasm for that. It feels so out of character.
He likes fashion.
just-
Also, I'm getting stuck in Nether's voice, so everything I say might be in Nether's voice. I'm so sorry.
Lorcan just wants to do something that's slightly like not what he's comfortable with. So I think that creating an outfit would fit. Because it is like you have to be very aware of like the kind of things that like a Quandrix student would be used to, but also eyeballing it, which is sort of basically just photography if you're me. So
Oh,
Harrison, what you watching?
Carlos?
What?
What do you
What was that?
he's muted.
Oh.
I got sent the thing. My apologies. I didn't realize that my mic was picking it up.
It's all good.
Oh my god, a full sentence. Fucking finally.
I did it.
So the group of Nether, Nixie, and Lorcan, you guys want to team up for outfit making? Does anyone
Absolutely.
else want to attempt to make an outfit for the fashion show?
I'm
What do you
talking
think?
making, modeling, and selling. We are a full package team.
What do you think, Olive?
Actually, we don't have someone to do selling.
I think we might be better off in the crowd. I have only done 4H with Og, so I'm not very
Olive.
good at a lot of this stuff.
Olive,
Nessel?
do you want to sell? I'm not good at the whole sales pitch thing.
Do you
Respectfully, I
want to
don't
make an alliance with me?
I'm just saying, it would be good, I think, if the runner of the most successful campus business sold the stuff that we made.
We already know that Olive's good at selling products.
Exactly.
Olive's good at selling drugs.
Product.
Fashion's a drug.
I help. Olive, I've been helping.
So do I.
You
We're
have been very useful.
Fashion is a drug. It's just different.
I'm a drug mule.
Excuse
What
me?
the fuck happened to the fucking chat?
Yeah.
Sorry, can everyone look at Roll20 for a second?
Yeah, that's why I wrote what
Isn't
the
it
fuck.
beautiful?
I don't.
No!
I love it so much.
Oh my
Oh.
god!
That was crazy one.
I hate
I
it.
need a room. A rubber room.
No,
A
don't
rubber
you,
room with
don't,
hats.
don't
No,
you
no,
dare.
no, no.
Don't you dare.
I'll happily do it in our other chat, but not here.
Stare at my screen with two big bloodshot eyes.
So,
Going on.
You're
I
going
feel like
crazy.
actually. Also, Faye, I checked. That was actually episode 6. I think we're having another episode 6 moment.
oh, are we turning this into a giant? Are you guys turning it into a giant fashion show team?
Yes.
Hold on, we
Or
need
at
to
least
go
I
to
want.
Kylos.
Mhm.
We need to like how does Kylos how does everyone else assist us in the production of this? Is
No,
it like
go put the orange
finances?
square over before I could get a screenshot for Alex.
I got it. I already got it. I already got it.
Okay, thank you. Sorry.
I feel like Kylos would be really good at like finding the resources for us because he knows people who know people who will probably have finances.
There goes Finn.
I feel like I should be offended by this.
You shouldn't. It's a compliment.
Welcome back, Finn.
Welcome back.
I think all
Well,
of
Ma,
out here in the crowd.
No.
Okay.
Shit. Hang on. Like every third word.
That sucks. I'm so sorry.
I heard sorry and it's not your fault. So chill.
So you're not able to hear what we're saying properly anymore?
I'll take that as a yes.
Oh no.
Well, besides fashion show prep, I got nothing else for this session anyways, and it seems like this is turning into a bit of a...
Yeah.
Technical difficulty session again.
Yeah.
Episode 4!
Here we are. No, it's 6, you fucker. I just said that like 5 minutes ago.
Episode
I know you
15
said
can
6.
join
What happened in 6?
episode 6.
6 was the episode you had all your issues in.
I thought it was episode 4.
Oh wait, shit, it was both. We had issues in 4 and 6.
Which one do I not remember?
4.
Okay.
No, I remember 6 going off without a hitch. Lions, weasels, and ooze.
Oh yeah.
4 was the one where he had issues. I even called it a fight cut short.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
God, I still feel bad about that one.
Nah, it's fine.
Like, I was so hyped for that fucking session, and then it was like, aha, internet going, boom.
I know.
Alright, Finn has decided to, dip. It's all good. But yeah, fashion show prep is basically all I've got left, so if you, folks want to do that, or we can just, reconvene next time. I'm good with either.
Personally, I would prefer to reconvene next time, just because I do have to go to bed really early today, and I don't want to risk us getting into a thing, and then I have to be like, lol, bye.
Alright.
I'll let the group call. I'll let the group make that call.
That's fair.
I want everyone to.
I think
Give
that's
it
a
time.
good idea, because we're already missing 2 members. If you weren't here, we're gonna miss 3,
Yeah, we'd be missing literally half the cast.
which is, yeah.
Alright, we will cut this session...
Yeah, are you okay with that?
Yeah.
We'll cut
Okay.
this session short as well then. Part of me is debating cutting the hour-long stall session we had at the beginning.
Don't cut that out,
No.
I will be using that later.
Okay.
Keep it. I want to hear it.
Yeah, basically, Oven had a computer issue. We tried stalling to get them into it, but then that ended up lasting an hour, and then they were finally just like, I'm not trying anymore, good night.
We actually did really well in stalling Fake. I think our conversations
We
were
turned it into a
very well
podcast.
structured.
I'm gonna
We had
be
a good
completely
podcast.
honest. I forgot that it was D&D for a good bit.
To be honest, I just like having conversations with you guys.
So thank you all for watching what ended up being this very strange session of Strixhaven At Advantage. We will have a proper session next week, but this week wasn't it. So, thank you so much for watching, for some reason, being here. And we'll be back next time. Bye-bye.
God.
Bye.
Good morning.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh my god.